Tavon, wide receiver, St. Louis Rams. I represent Turf Show Times.
All right, I'm now joined by Tavon Austin, new wide receiver, St. Louis Rams. First of all, how does that sound?
It sounds good to me.
It sounds good to you. What was your reaction when you found out?
Oh man, you know, it was one of the best feelings in the world. You know, that's something you dream of when you were a kid, and you're just happy that it's finally you, and your name get called across that stage, and all the hard work you had worked for, it finally came true.
What was your relationship like with the Rams before the draft? Did you have any indication?
I mean, you know, they trying to keep it quiet. You know, when you go up there and you interview with them, when they put you on the board and when you talk to you, they really get a good feeling of you. Then they came back and seen me work out in West Virginia, and pretty much the quarterbacks was smiling. They was kind of giving it away, and the coaches kind of kept a straight face. But for the most part, you know, I was failing them, and I believe they was failing me too.
All right, now you're entering the NFL. Finally, an opportunity to get away from Stedman Bailey. You finally have a chance to get away from him, move forward, and now he's a Ram. How does that feel? I'm joking, of course. That Stedman is now going to be on the other side of the field from you again.
I mean, man, you know, when his name got called, you know, it was one of the best feelings in the world. You know, just because I ain't got to go through it by myself, and I know what he's going to bring to the team, and I know how we're going to push each other. As far as even if we do play the same position, I know we're going to work hard, and eventually we'll both be on the field at the same time.
Now, you've been to rookie camp. What have been the big takeaways from that? Has it been a playbook thing? Has it been a player thing? What jumps to the front of your mind when you think about the team right now?
You know, right now we were playing with all the rookies, so far it was just more the playbook. Not saying the talent wasn't there, because it definitely was, but pretty much I think me and Stedman did a very good job in camp this year, and like you said, to me it's going to be back to the playbook, and you know, we get out there with the vest this week, so I know it's probably going to be a little harder, but you know, I just want to stay the course, and hopefully everything go well.
All right, now your quarterback went to Oklahoma. You just set a ridiculous record against Oklahoma. At what point have you already told him, like, no big deal, your team couldn't stop me? Like, have you already gone there with Sam Bradford?
Oh, no, he pretty much, I ain't really get to say nothing to him. You know, eventually we get some downtime, I'm running past him.
Sure.
After he see the game, though, but, you know, we haven't said anything about it. The only thing we haven't been talking about is our playbook so far, so. You know, he told me a couple of things I got to get on track with, so, you know, we can be successful this year.
One of the things that's unique about you is your ability to play different roles. You were in the backfield a little bit for West Virginia last season when they needed you. You played a lot of receiver, obviously, in the return game. What have the Rams, what have the coaching staff talked about with you as for how you're going to be used in St. Louis?
Pretty much the same way I was used in West Virginia, you know, all-purpose player, you know, as long as I can grasp everything for the running back position, and I play the F, the X, and our Z position right now. So as long as I can understand what's going on all types of the field, then I think I have a very good chance to play each position.
And now you look at your division, a very physical one, a very talented one. When you got drafted, you're happy about going to the Rams. How long did it take you to realize, oh, I have the 49ers, I have the Seahawks? Are there certain players you're like, I'm excited to try to run by that guy?
I mean, you know, like you said, it's probably in one of the hardest divisions out there. You know, I look forward to it. You know, not saying I really don't have nobody or gonna call nobody out. You know, that's just putting fuel to the fire. But you know, I'm really looking forward to playing a lot of them good teams. You know, I'm really looking forward to playing Seattle just because of my big brother on the team, Bruce Irvin. You know, we play against each other, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them across the field. And, you know, I look up to Percy Harvey. That was one of the guys I looked up to. So that's one team I'm really looking forward to, though.
What do you know about the city of St. Louis itself?
I mean, pretty much nothing, you know.
Okay.
I've been there just, you know, basically on a football basis, you know, back to the stadium and back to the hotel. But, you know, back in July, when I go back, I have my car and my house out there, then I can probably get out a little more and see the city.
All right, and the big difference now between college and pro is you weren't paid at college, you were a student, now you're going to be a professional athlete. So aside from, you know, house, car, the day-to-day stuff, have you thought about anything exciting, anything dumb that you want to buy that you know is kind of dumb? You're like, I kind of have to have it?
Oh, no, not really. Right now, you know, I just pretty much just want to get my mother into my new house.
Sure.
That's right now. But, you know, my time will come. You know, my whole year is going to be basically in and out of a plane and buses and things like that. So, I mean, whatever I want to, eventually I'll get my mind to it and I'll get it.
All right, well, his name is Tavon Austin, new all-purpose everything receiver, backfield, returns, St. Louis Rams. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.